Egypt is a very important partner for Russia.
Yeah.
And for us, Egypt has a central place in the Arab world and also in Africa. Since centuries, Egypt was for us gate to Africa. And since centuries, Russian traders, Russian adventurers went to Africa through Egypt. And so we have long history of cooperation in different fields, and I'm happy that during recent years there was a new impetus for such cooperation under the leadership of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. And as you know, Russia is helping to build the first Egyptian nuclear power plant, El Daba, in the north of Egypt. And we have some other important economic projects. And we have cooperation in many other fields, including security, military field. We are cooperating intensively in the international organizations like the United Nations. So Egypt is a very important partner for Russia. Internal trade was 4.8 billion US dollars.
Yes.
But it was not record. We sometimes in previous years we had even 7.7 billion dollars when we had some major deals between us. And for instance, Russian company Transmash Holding is delivering 1,300 new railway passenger coaches for Egyptian National Railways. And half of them are already in Egypt, and they are even called Russian carriages. And half of them are still to be delivered until the end of the next year. They're still in production. And we are working now with our Egyptian partners to establish the Russian industrial zone in the area of Suez Canal. And there are many other Russian companies which are interested to have cooperation with Egypt. On the whole, there are almost 500 Russian companies which do have now connections with trade connections with Egypt. And Russia, and not only Russia, but the Eurasian Economic Union, which consists of Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Armenia, and Kyrgyzstan, are working now with Egypt on the bilateral free trade agreement. And if this agreement will be concluded, this will help our countries to exchange commodities in a more liberated way without many customs. So this will help Egypt to enhance its own export to not only to Russia but also to some other ex-Soviet countries. And plus, sure, we are working now on possibilities of using our national currencies in the bilateral trade, because US dollars, European euros, they are not safe. Both those currencies are used by their emittents for their political goals. They are used for as instruments of their foreign policy, of the United States or the European Union. And any time the United States can cut all deals in US dollars between any country of the world. And so the whole world sees now that the US dollar is not safe already. That's why we are thinking that it's better to use our national currencies in the bilateral trade and to use Russian rubles and Egyptian pounds to settle our export-import operations.